Thank you. These are definitely the vibes that I was looking for. Everybody is laughing, smiling, having a good time, not taking themselves too seriously.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming to my daughter's event.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is exactly the kind of energy I was hoping for. Everyone's laughing, smiling, and just enjoying the moment without taking things too seriously. I really appreciate everyone showing up to celebrate my daughter's event. Jackie Christie has been a standout figure on Basketball Wives for over a decade, but lately, even her most faithful fans are starting to feel burnt out. Her drama, once seen as iconic TV, is beginning to wear thin in real life. From emotional manipulation to unclear loyalties, Jackie's behavior, especially toward her daughter, has sparked serious concern. The awkward tension between them has only grown, and what happened recently may just be the last straw for many. You might want to rethink everything you thought you knew about Jackie after hearing this. Sitting there, trying to entertain while chaos unfolds, do you even hear yourself? Just stop and think about what kind of image you're projecting, especially as a mother. From the beginning, Jackie has always been the wild card, loud, confrontational, and right in the middle of every storm. But the charm of her unpredictability is fading fast. Viewers who once found her entertaining are now asking why she's still on the show. Her rise to fame was fast and fierce, but the fall might be even faster. And now, yeah, I've got a problem. Actually, no I don't. She's just out of her mind, and I'm not the one to play with like that. What's happening now isn't just typical cast drama. It's watching someone go from entertaining to uncomfortable. Her insistence on being in control, the strained relationship with her daughter, and the constant switching of allegiances are pushing people away. Behind the scenes, cast members are speaking out, and fans online are demanding change. You talk to me like that in front of my child? That's a hard no. I'm not about to get caught in the middle of something that crosses that line. This is a situation between two grown women, so don't pull me into a test, especially when none of y'all wanted me involved until now, and suddenly, you're trying to half-heartedly defend me. How does someone come after your child 3 days straight, and you stay silent until the final night? There's too much fake energy going around. But at this point, it's not just about TV drama anymore. This could actually mark the downfall of Jackie Christie on Basketball Wives. If she keeps up this pattern, she won't just lose fans, she might lose her spot on the show altogether. So, pour your tea or wine, because it's time to unpack how Jackie went from fan favorite to reality TV burnout. People online aren't just annoyed, they're over it. Jackie may talk tough, threatening to nick and ragdoll someone, but all that noise is doing more harm than good. And when others try to step in, she lashes out, making it clear, this is between her and whoever she's targeting, no outsiders allowed. To understand why the tide has turned against her, we have to rewind. Jackie debuted in Season 1 of Basketball Wives LA and immediately stood out loud. Direct, emotionally intense, and fiercely devoted to her husband, Doug Christie. In a sea of cast members who often faded into the background, Jackie's presence was impossible to ignore. Fans admired her loyalty, especially in a reality TV world filled with messy breakups and scandal. Her and Doug's yearly vow renewals became a ritual that viewers couldn't help but watch. But Jackie wasn't just a devoted wife, she was unpredictable, and producers loved it. One minute she was crying over a touching moment, the next she was flipping tables and tossing drinks. That chaos made for great TV, but over time, the same wild behavior started to wear thin. What once made her exciting now feels exhausting, and fans are slowly tuning out. Let me just sit here and talk to you. Stop acting like she's the only weirdo, because honestly, the real issue is you not standing up for your own daughter while everyone here is calling you out as a mother. That's the real problem. No wait, I don't have the problem. You do. And that's where the shift really started. What used to be entertaining has slowly turned into something heavy and draining. Jackie remained the last original cast member from Basketball Wives LA when it merged with the main series, which at first proved she had staying power. But that spotlight only grew harsher, and people began watching her behavior more closely than ever before. The fun chaos turned into toxic energy. Her loyalty became questionable, her friendships more fragile, and her explosive moments, once viewed as fiery passion, now came off as controlling or desperate. Yet somehow, season after season, she stayed in. For many, that was confusing and frustrating. One woman shared how deeply Jackie's actions affected her own family. She said years of silence between her and her sister were rooted in Jackie's divisive behavior, constantly comparing them, pushing harmful ideas like she's fat and dark-skinned, you're skinny and need to stay muffin. It was heartbreaking, and it raises a real question. How did Jackie's role on the show morph from iconic drama to the kind of chaos that makes viewers mute their TVs? Now that we've looked at how Jackie rose to fame, let's break down why so many fans are turning against her. This isn't sudden, it's been building for years. Fueled by fights, betrayals, and some deeply uncomfortable family moments. Let's start with her feud with Evelyn Lozada. This wasn't just petty back and forth, it turned nasty when Jackie crossed the line and made offensive comments about Evelyn's daughter, Shaunie. It was personal, unnecessary, and cruel. Jackie questioned Evelyn's parenting and even insulted her daughter's appearance, calling her a builder. Evelyn averred one to stay quiet, fired back, but Jackie didn't back down. In fact, she doubled down. That was the turning point for many. Even longtime supporters began to admit, this wasn't drama, it was just mean-spirited. It made people wonder, how far is Jackie willing to go for screen time? Then there's her shifting loyalty. One major complaint fans have now is that Jackie doesn't stay loyal to anyone for long. Even newcomers like DJ Duffy have felt the sting. Jackie can be warm and friendly one moment, then stirring up trouble the next, smiling in your face while sharing your secrets with someone who can't stand you. And that's just the beginning. What makes it worse is how Jackie acts completely shocked when someone calls her out. She often flips the script with lines like, "I was just trying to help," or "That's not what I said," gaslighting the other person as if the audience didn't just watch it unfold. But people see through it now. It's not funny. It's not charming. It's controlling. Jackie's become skilled at stirring up conflict, not in a way that entertains, but in a way that damages trust and ruins relationships. And the emotional bloods, they've gone from dramatic to disruptive. Her meltdowns have become so regular, they hijack entire episodes, screaming in people's faces, throwing bottles, storming off, or threatening to quit mid-scene. Remember the Sacramento trip, when she lost it and demanded respect as the queen of the show? That moment turned what could have been a bonding experience into yet another chaotic showdown. This drama-on-demand pattern is exhausting. Every group outing, every peaceful moment, Jackie finds a way to flip the mood the second she feels ignored or challenged. It's not entertaining anymore, it's draining. Then there's her fractured relationship with her eldest daughter, Takari, which has been one of the most painful storylines for fans to watch. Over the years, Takari has spoken openly about feeling neglected and treated differently, especially regarding her skin tone and the emotional support she didn't receive. Things hit a breaking point when Takari's child suffered burns in a daycare accident. Jackie didn't step in to help financially, Evelyn Lozada did. But instead of responding with compassion or accountability, Jackie got defensive, treating the criticism as a personal attack. For someone who constantly preaches about loyalty and family values, this moment exposed a massive contradiction, and that hurt. More recently, Jackie has been putting her younger daughter Chantal in the spotlight. But instead of improving her image, it's made things worse. Fans feel like she's trying to rewrite her legacy by showcasing one daughter, while effectively erasing the other. It's not about building relationships, it feels like it's all about control and perception. Let's face it, drama is what fuels reality TV. But there's a line between keeping things interesting and becoming completely unpredictable. Jackie Christie. That line was crossed a long time ago. The chaos we see on screen doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling. It's bled into her real life, her public image, and her relationships with cast members and crew alike. Now, let's talk about how bad it's really gotten. Fan backlash is louder than ever. Jackie used to be a fan favorite, known for messy drama and wild one-liners, but things have shifted. On platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram, entire threads are calling her out as toxic, inconsistent, and exhausting to watch. The criticism is blunt. She fakes scenes, derails storylines, and constantly centers everything around herself. So now, the question everyone's asking is, how is Jackie Christie still on this show?
Don't call her no bitch, Shaunie. Stop.
She ain't a bitch. The only weirdo is you, bitch.
Bye.
Not standing up for your daughter when every person here is head part behind their mother kid but you. The mother, bitch. Red ass bitch.
I ain't got a problem with it, bitch. I ain't got a problem with it.
It's like Jackie walks into a scene, and the entire atmosphere shifts, sand, not in a good way. Every episode feels like she's hunting for a fight. when longtime cast members are walking away, and even loyal fans begin questioning why she's still part of the franchise, you know something's off. Behind the scenes, her isolation is becoming more obvious. Once surrounded by allies, Jackie now finds herself excluded, left out of conversations, not invited on group trips, and deliberately avoided during key moments. On the Palm Springs trip, for example, the women planned everything without her. The reason? She dominates conversations and tends to derail calm events. Even castmates like Brandy, Brooke, and Malaysia who've had both highs and lows with Jackie are keeping their distance. And when she does show up, you can feel the tension rise. Conversations stop. Smiles disappear. It's not about drama anymore, it's about discomfort. Then there's the production problem. Jackie may be gold for reality TV soundbites, but she's become a logistical nightmare. Her drama doesn't just live on screen, it's reportedly slowing down filming, disrupting interviews, and messing with editing. Insiders say she's walked off set, demanded edits, refused to film scenes she doesn't like, and argued with crew over her portrayal. She craves the spotlight, and when she's not at the center of it, she causes chaos until she is. That kind of behavior doesn't just hurt the cast, it costs time, money, and patience. And with fresh faces and newer storylines attracting a younger audience, producers might start asking if Jackie is worth all the trouble. Outside the show, her reputation isn't faring much better. Unlike other reality stars who've used their fame to build brands and businesses, Jackie's unpredictable image is holding her back. Sponsors are wary. Podcasts won't book her. Her social media presence has taken a hit. What used to be filled with fan love is now flooded with negativity. She once called herself a motivational speaker while feuding with nearly every cast member in the same season, and yes, the internet turned it into memes. Her attempts at public speaking, life coaching, and relationship advice have fallen flat. Viewers are asking, how can someone who can't maintain healthy relationships give advice on how to build them? Redemption feels far away. Sure, in reality TV, villains can reinvent themselves, but Jackie's stuck in a loop, cause drama, blow up, deny everything, and do it all over again. The fans are exhausted. The cast wants peace. Jackie still chooses chaos, and not even the kind people enjoy watching. If she doesn't change course soon, she could lose not just her place on the show, but whatever real relationships she has left. And that brings us to something even deeper, her strained relationship with her daughter, Chantal. Even when there's no cast drama, the tension between Jackie and Chantal has become impossible to ignore. It's not a new storyline for longtime viewers, but it's hitting harder now. Public backlash has grown stronger as fans learn more about the emotional toll of their fractured relationship. Chantal's recent interviews pulled back the curtain. She described a childhood where walking on eggshells was normal, and appearances were everything. Jackie, she said, only showed up when the cameras were rolling behind closed doors. She was someone else entirely. Add to that the painful claims from her sister Takari about emotional neglect and favoritism, and the picture becomes even more troubling. Now, fast forward to the latest season, and Jackie is suddenly trying to bring Chantal back into the fold, displaying moments of heartfelt connection, but fans aren't sure it's genuine. After years of hurt and distance, this sudden change feels more like damage control than real healing. Lately, Jackie's been putting on a show, family dinners, emotional conversations, and carefully staged mother-daughter bonding moments with Chantal. But here's the issue. People aren't buying it. Fans are calling it what it looks like: damage control. They say Jackie is only bringing Chantal around to soften her image amid growing criticism from the cast and audience. Across Reddit and YouTube, the comments are blunt. It feels like a PR stunt. Chantal only shows up when Jackie needs a boost. And that wasn't a moment between mother and daughter, it was a press handshake. What's worse, Chantal often looks uncomfortable on screen, nervous smiles, avoiding eye contact, staying unusually quiet while Jackie talks. If this is meant to show personal growth, it's not working. Then there's the unresolved pain from Jackie's relationship with her other daughter, Jackie Christie. You can't talk about Jackie as a mother without addressing what Jackie has publicly shared. Her claims have been deeply painful and hard to ignore. She's spoken out about being treated like an outsider, even a burden, in her own family. In a now viral podcast, Jackie recalled Jackie skipping hospital visits during a health scare and only showing up when the cameras were rolling. She even wrote a book, Lights to Her Shadow, where she described growing up feeling invisible, unloved, and used as a sacrifice to protect Jackie's public image. So when Jackie suddenly starts showcasing her relationship with Chantal, many fans feel it's an attempt to rewrite the narrative to cover up Takara's powerful truth. This leads to one of the most talked about critiques online, that Jackie's parenting is performative. Her recent posts have shifted from flashy and dramatic to soft and relatable, with captions like "Family first" and "Healing starts at home." But to many, it feels manufactured. Viewers say she's had countless chances to address her broken relationships with honesty and didn't. Now, when she says things like "my daughters mean everything to me," it rings hollow. Critics believe Jackie is using her daughters as props to make herself more sympathetic. And when Chantal plays along, fans notice everything from her stiff body language to her forced smile. It feels less like reconciliation and more like a performance. Many are convinced Chantal's just going along with it, and the discomfort is written all over her face. So where does that leave us? What's the real story here? Some fans believe Jackie genuinely wants to fix her family bonds. The backlash, her age, and maybe some self-reflection have finally humbled her, but others aren't so sure. Many believe it's simply too little, too late. If Jackie truly wanted to make things right, they argue, she wouldn't need cameras to do it. Real change, they say, happens off-screen, not as part of a storyline. And that's the heart of the issue. Is Jackie genuinely confronting the damage she's caused, or is this just her next plot twist? Either way, people are watching closely. The audience isn't brushing this under the rug, they're dissecting every moment, every word, every silence. This time, the public isn't just entertaining, they're paying attention.